Hello student, now in this video we will see the miscellaneous exercise for the trigonometry-II. In this first video I had taken all the multiple choice questions. I hope that you will understood all the questions whatever that I had explained here. Now let us start. Now we will start the miscellaneous exercise for the trigonometry-II. The first question, select the correct option from the given alternative. First, the value of sin n plus 1 a into sin of n plus 2 into a plus cos of n plus 1 into a into cos of n plus 2 into a is equal to sin a, b cos of a, c minus cos a, and d sin of 2a. Now see this here, it's very simple example. That is, we have given sin of n plus a into a into sin of n plus 2 into a plus cos of n plus 1 into a and cos of n plus 2 into a. But I know that this is nothing but the expansion of cos of a minus b. Therefore, I had arranged the terms like this: cos of n plus 1 into a into cos of n plus 2 into a plus sin of n plus 1 into a into sin of n plus 2 into a. Now here this term is totally x and this term is totally y. Therefore, it's a cos of x minus y. See this here. Now we have applied here the formula cos of a minus b. Take a as common, then you will get, see this here, this is the first term and this is the second, that is the cos of a minus b. Take a as common from these two terms, then in bracket you will get n plus 1 minus n minus 2. Now plus n and minus n get cancelled, plus 1 and minus 2, then it will become minus n. And what is the cos of minus theta? Cos of minus theta is cos theta and sin of minus theta is equals to minus sin theta. Therefore, here you will get cos of n, and that's why cos of a, here you will get cos of a. That is the option B is the correct one. Now see this here, that is a cos of a. Therefore, option B is correct one. Now next question. If tan A minus tan B is equals to x and cot B minus cot A is equals to y, then cot of A minus B is equals to question mark. That is first option 1 upon y minus 1 upon x, B 1 upon x minus 1 upon y, C 1 upon x plus 1 upon y, and D xy upon x minus y. Now see this here, tan of A minus B, that is equals to tan A minus tan B. Now why we are doing like this? We want to find out cot of A minus B. But instead of cot of A minus B, we have taken tan of A minus B. And whenever we will get the final, then we will take the reciprocal of tan of A minus B. And that is nothing but the cot of A minus B. And that's why we have taken first tan of A minus B is equals to tan A minus tan B upon 1 plus tan A into tan B. Now we will here substitute the value of tan of A minus B. That is nothing but x. Now our job is to find out the value of 1 plus tan of A into tan B. Now see this here, x upon 1 plus tan A into tan B. Therefore, that is the cot of B minus cot of A is equals to 1. By using this value, we will find out the value of 1 plus tan A into tan B. Now, how it is written? Cot of B minus cot of A is equals to 1. Therefore, it is a 1 upon tan of B minus 1 upon tan of A is equals to 1. Now, make here cross multiplication. Therefore, tan of A minus tan of B upon tan of A into tan of B is equals to 1. And that's why you will get tan of A minus tan of B upon y is equals to tan of A into tan of B. Means we have the value of tan of A minus tan of B upon y is equals to tan A into tan B. But what is the value of tan of A minus tan B? It is nothing but the x. Therefore, x upon y is equals to tan of A into tan of B. This is the value of tan of A into tan of B. Therefore, tan of A minus B is equals to tan A minus tan B upon 1 plus tan A into tan B. Now, substitute the value. That is x upon 1 plus x upon y. That is x upon 1 plus x upon y. Now, simplify this. You will get x plus y upon y. And then it will become multiplied and reciprocal. You will get xy upon x plus y. Now, see this, how it is calculated. That is xy upon x plus y, xy upon x plus y. But we require the value of cot of A minus B, and hence the reciprocal of the above term. That is 1 upon xy upon x plus y, and that is nothing but x plus y upon xy. Now split up this. Now how it is a split up? That is x plus y upon xy. Means what? X upon xy. That is x 8 cancel. You will get 1 upon y. Plus y upon xy. Again y get cancelled. You will get 1 upon x. And hence the answer is 1 upon y plus 1 upon x. See this here. 1 upon x plus 1 upon y. That is the cot of A minus B is equals to. The correct answer is 1 upon x plus 1 upon y. If sine theta is equals to n, sine of theta plus 2 alpha, then tan of theta plus alpha is equal to, what is its value? 1 plus n upon 2 minus n tan alpha. Second, 1 minus n upon 1 plus n into tan alpha. Next is tan alpha, and last is 1 plus n upon 1 minus n into tan of alpha. See this here. That is, we want to find out tan of theta plus alpha. And we have given this sine of theta is equals to n sine of theta plus 2 alpha. See this here again. Now we will solve this. That is, sine theta is equals to n sine of theta plus 2 alpha. That is 1 upon n is equals to sine of theta plus 2 alpha upon sine theta. And now by using the componendo and dividendo, which you have learned in 9th standard, that is by componendo and dividendo, one plus n upon 1 minus n is equals to sine of theta plus 2 alpha plus sine theta upon sine of theta plus 2 alpha minus sine theta. Now expand this. See this, a upon b is equals to c upon d, then by componendo and dividendo, that is a upon a plus b upon b plus a plus b upon a minus b is equals to c plus d upon c minus d, which you have learned in the 9th standard. And in this way, we have the 1 plus n upon 1 minus n. And also, we will write the formula for sine a plus sine b. That is equals to 2 times sine of a plus b upon 2 into cos of a minus b upon 2. This is the first formula, cos of a minus b upon 2. Next is sine of a minus sine b. Minus sine b is equals to 2 times cos of a plus b upon 2 into sine of a minus b upon 2. Now substitute the values. 1 plus n upon 1 minus n. Now here 2. Now we'll add this here. 2 times sine of theta plus 2 alpha plus theta upon 2 into cos of theta plus 2 alpha minus theta upon 2, and to the denominator you will get, we'll take here cos of 2 times cos of theta plus 2 alpha plus theta upon 2 into sine of theta plus 2 alpha minus theta upon 2. Now see this here. Theta plus 2 alpha plus theta upon 2 into cos of theta plus 2 alpha minus theta upon 2, and this whole divided by 2 times cos of theta plus 2 alpha plus theta upon 2 and sine of sine of, see this here, theta plus 2 alpha minus theta upon 2. Now this is very simple simplification. Now see this here, how it is simplified I will explain now. For the numerator, sine of theta plus alpha, and for the denominator, see this here, that is theta plus theta, that is a 2 times theta plus 2 alpha upon 2. Then you will get take 2 as common, then these 2 will get cancelled. That is the sine of theta plus alpha into. What about here? Here is, that is a theta minus theta, these 2 terms get cancelled. You will get 2 alpha upon 2, but I forget to write here that these 2 also get cancelled. And for the denominator, this theta plus theta, that is a 2 theta plus 2 alpha upon 2, again take 2 common, then you will get again theta plus alpha. Again I have made clear, small mistake, that these 2 terms get cancelled, then you will get 2 alpha upon 2. But overall you are getting the cos of alpha upon sine of alpha, and cos of alpha upon sine of alpha is nothing but 1 upon tan of alpha. I forget to cancel it, but again I had taken, correct in the next step. That is 1 plus n upon 1 minus n, then you will get tan of theta plus alpha into 1 upon tan of alpha. I had not written that step, and also 2 alpha divided by 2 here, 2 alpha divided by 2. Then you will get, see this again, somebody may ask again me, sir, how this comes? This 2 alpha upon 2, 2 alpha upon 2, this 2 get cancelled, you will get, that is a cot of alpha. Cot of alpha means nothing but 1 upon tan alpha. This must be cancelled in the first step, and here we cannot cancel it, but I forget to write here, that is a cos alpha upon sin alpha. These 2 must cancel it. Okay. Now next, therefore tan of theta plus alpha is equals to 1 plus n upon 1 minus n into tan of alpha. Therefore D option is the correct one. The fourth question, the value of cos theta upon 1 plus sin theta is equal to, that is tan of theta by 2 minus pi by 4, B tan of minus pi by 4 minus theta by 2, C option tan of pi by 4 minus tan of minus theta by 2, and D is tan of pi by 4 plus theta by 2. Now see this here, I will explain here first of all. What is meant by the cos theta? Cos of theta is nothing but the cos of theta by 2 plus theta by 2. Then we will expand it by using the formula cos of A plus B. Then what is that formula? Cos theta into cos theta minus sin theta into sin theta. That is a cos square theta minus sin square theta. This is the numerator. What about the denominator? This one will stand for in this manner, in this fashion we will take here. That's a cos square theta by 2 plus sin square theta by 2. The value of cos square theta by 2 plus sin square theta by 2 is 1. And what about here sin theta? Sin theta is nothing but the sine of theta by 2 plus in bracket theta by 2, bracket complete. Then you will get 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. And the denominator will be the perfect square of the cos of theta by 2 plus sine of theta by 2 bracket square. And the numerator you will get cos square theta by 2 minus sin square theta by 2. Now see this my steps, how I have solved that. See this. Now see this here. Cos theta upon 1 plus sin theta I had written cos of theta by 2 plus theta by 2. And what about here? That is the cos square theta by 2 plus sin square theta by 2, and this sin theta is nothing but 2 sin theta by 2 into cos of theta by 2. See this again here. I will again explain here. This theta is nothing but theta by 2 plus theta by 2, because theta by 2 plus theta by 2 is nothing but the theta. For this one, I have taken cos square theta by 2 plus sin square theta by 2. You will say why? Because here is theta, therefore it's nothing but the square of cos square theta by 2 plus sin square theta by 2. But suppose that here is sin of 2 times theta. Then I will take here cos square theta plus sin square theta. And sin of 2 times theta can be written as 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. Now see this here, cos of A plus B. That is a cos A cos B minus sin A sin. And then you will get cos A cos B cos A. Both the angles are same. Therefore you will get here cos square theta by 2 minus sin square theta by 2. Now see this. Cos square theta by 2 minus sin square theta by 2 to the denominator. This is the perfect square of the cos of theta by 2 plus sin of theta by 2. Cos of theta by 2 plus sin of theta by 2. Now this is the perfect square. Now again I will split up this. This is the a square minus b square, and it is written as in first bracket cos of theta by 2 minus sin of theta by 2 into cos of theta by 2 plus sin of theta by 2. Then one term will get cancelled. Now see this again here. That is the cos of theta by 2 minus sin of theta by 2, and cos of theta by 2 plus sin of theta by 2 upon cos of theta by 2 plus sin of theta by 2 whole bracket square here, and it is written as 2 times cos of theta by 2 plus sin of theta by 2. One term will get cancelled here, and then you will get to the numerator cos of theta by 2 minus sin of theta by 2 upon to the denominator cos of theta by 2 plus sin of theta by 2. Now see this here. Now divide numerator and denominator by cos of theta by 2. Divide this numerator and the denominator. Why I am dividing by the cos of theta by 2? I want to show that this is nothing but the expansion of tan. And for the tan expansion, tan of a plus b expansion or a minus b expansion, here the first term always come 1. And so that to come here 1, I will divide numerator and denominator by cos of theta by 2. If we divide cos of theta by 2 minus sin of theta by 2 numerator and denominator by cos of theta by 2, then you will get 1. Because sin of theta by 2 upon cos of theta by 2 is a tan of theta by 2, and to the denominator 1 plus tan of theta by 2. See this here. Now what is the value of 1? That 1 means tan of pi by 4. Now again writing here. N and divide cos of theta by 2. And this is nothing but that is the expansion of tan of. Now see this here again. This 1 means what? The 1 means tan of pi by 4. That is the tan of pi by 4 minus tan of theta by 2. 1 plus. This is again 1 here. This 1 means what? Tan of pi by 4. And therefore it is the expansion of tan of pi by 4 minus theta by 2. See this here. That is the third option is the correct one. That is the tan of pi by 4 minus theta by 2. Now question number 5. The value of cos A cos of 60 minus A cos of 60 plus A is equal to, this is very nice problem, that is 1 upon 3 cos of 3A B cos of 3a, and C is 1 by 4 cos of 3a, and the D option is 4 cos of 3a. See this, the answer of this. Cos of a, cos of 60 minus a into cos of 60 plus a, cos a in bracket. Now the expansion of this, cos of a minus b. Cos of a minus b is equals to cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Here a is a 60. Here is as it is a. Again the expansion of this. That is cos 60 cos a minus sin 60 sin. Now again this is a plus b, a minus b form. Then you will get here. We will substitute the value of cos 60, and cos 60 is nothing but 1 upon 2. That is a cos square 60 minus into cos square a minus sin square 60 into sin. You see this here. A, the square of this term, minus the square of this term. See this? That is a sin square a. Therefore, cos of a, then you will get 1 upon 2. Now, we will start here. The value of cos 60 is 1 upon 2 bracket square, cos square a minus sin 60 is root 3 upon 2 bracket square into sin square a. That is the cos of a in bracket cos square a upon 4 minus root 3 upon 4 into sin square a. And now here we will simplify here. That is the cos of a. Take 1 by 4 as common. Then you in bracket you will get cos square a minus 3 sin square a. But what is the value of sin square a? Is 1 minus cos square a, bracket complete. Now 1 by 4 cos of a in bracket cos square a minus 3 plus this minus minus will become plus. I will change it. This minus minus will become plus here. It is a plus here. It is a 4 cos square a minus 3. And therefore, it is a 1 by 4. 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos of a. And this is the formula for cos of 3a. Now see this here. This is that is a 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. This is nothing but the cos of 3a. See this here. 1 by 4 cos of 3a. 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a is nothing but the cos of 3a. Therefore, the option C is the correct one. Now the question number 6. The value of sine of pi by 14, sine of 3 pi by 14, sine of 5 pi by 14, sine of 7 pi by 14, sine of 9 pi by 14, sine of 11 pi by 14 into sine of 13 pi by 14. That is what is its value? Second option is 1 upon 64. Third option is 1 upon 28. Fourth option is 1 upon 256. Now we know that sine theta is equals to sine of pi minus theta. That is, the sine of pi minus theta goes in second quadrant. Now in this way, we will establish all the relations. Now what is the sign of 9 pi by 14? Sign of 9 pi by 14 can be written as sine of pi minus 9 pi by 14. Now if we evaluate this, then you will get 14 pi minus 9 pi upon 14, and that is nothing but sine of 5 pi by 14. That is, the value of these two terms are equal, and in the question we have these two terms. Next, sine of 11 pi by 14, that is equals to again sine of pi minus 11 pi by 14, and that's equals to sine of 3 pi by 14. Now again in this case also sine of 11 pi by 14 is equals to sine of 3 pi by 14. Sine of 9 pi by 14 is equals to sine of 5 pi by 14. In this way, these are the four terms. Now next is sine of 13 pi by 14 is again written as sine of pi minus 13 pi by 14, and that is equals to sine of pi by 14. And now we will write here sine of pi by 14. The value of sine of pi by 14 is nothing but this sine of 13 pi by 14, sine of 3 pi by 14. What the main thing of sine of 7 pi by 14 is nothing but the sine 90. The value of sine 90 is 1 year. Therefore, always we compare these two terms here. That is sine of pi by 14, sine of 13 pi by 14, sine of 3 pi by 14, sine of 11 pi by 14. Their corresponding terms are here. Now see this here. I am taking the similar sign for these two terms here. Now see this here. The value of this sine of pi by 14 and sine of 13 pi by 14. The value of these two terms are equal. Sine of 3 pi by 14 and sine of 11 pi by 14. The value is again equal. And sine of these two terms are also equal. But what about this term? The value of this term is equals to 1. It is a sine of 7 pi by 14 is nothing but sine of pi by 2. Sine of pi by 2, value of the sine of pi by 2 is 1. And that's why you will get sine square pi by 14, sine square 3 pi by 14, and in this way. Now see this, how I had solved this question. We'll write the terms sine of 5 pi by 14. The value of sine of 7 pi by 14 is 1. And I am replacing the value. See this here. I am replacing the value here. Again, I will show here. These are the values. This is their corresponding values. Last and plus, second and second last, and third is, this is the fifth value. Now see this here. Sine square pi by 14, sine square 3 pi by 14, sine square 5 pi by 14, and that's why you will get sine of pi by 14 into sine of 3 pi by 14 into sine of 5 pi by 14, and it's a whole square. Now see this here, again one more step here. That is, I am writing in this manner. That is, a sine theta is equals to cos of 90 minus theta or cos of pi by 2 minus theta. See this here, sine of pi by 40. That is equals to cos of pi by 2 minus theta. Again, all these sine terms are converted into the in terms of the cos, that is the cos of pi by 2 minus pi by 40. Again, this term is also converted. Again, the last term. Now, what is the value of these two terms? That is equals to cos of, now here there must be, we have simplified here by multiplying numerator by 7. Therefore, 7 pi minus pi, that is 6 pi by 14. Again, here we will simplify 4 pi by 14, and last is 2 pi by 14 bracket square. Whole bracket square here. I had not written their bracket. And next is, see this here. Cos of 6 pi by 14, that is nothing but the cos of 3 pi by 7 into cos of 2 pi by 7 into cos of pi by 7 and its whole square. Into sine square pi by 7 upon 4 sine square pi by 7. That is equals to 1 upon 4 sine square pi by 7 into, in bracket, you will get. Now this is very interesting now. That is a 4 sine square pi by 7. And that is nothing but the 2 sine of pi by 7 bracket square. That is a 2 sine of pi by 7 into cos of pi by 7. This is the term here. And next is a cos of 3 pi by 7, cos of 2 pi by 7 and bracket square. That is 1 upon 4 sine square pi by 7. Now what is happening here? Now see this here. We'll apply here the formula. This is a very important formula. Sine of 2 times theta is equals to 2 sine theta into cos theta. In the same way, 2 sine of pi by 7 into cos of pi by 7 is nothing but sine of 2 pi by 7. And the remaining terms are as it is. See this again here. That is the cos of 2 pi by 7 into cos of 3 pi by 7 bracket square. Again adjust here, we will adjust here 2, that is a 4 sine of 2 pi by 7. These terms are as it is. Therefore, the terms are like this here. Now see this term, these two terms are as it is, but cos of 3 pi by 7 can be written as like this. How it is written? That is the cos of theta is equals to cos of pi minus theta, or that is, it is written as like this. If you simplify this, that is a 7 pi minus 4 pi upon 7, then you will get 3 pi by 7. But it is written in this manner, in this fashion. Now what is the cos of pi minus 7 pi by 7? And that is nothing but the minus cos of 4 pi by 7. See this again here. That is 1 upon 4 sine square pi by 7. Sine of 2 pi by 7 into cos of 2 pi by 7 into cos of 4 pi by 7 bracket square. Here one more formula, cos of pi minus theta is equals to minus cos theta. That is 1 upon. Now here we are adjusting the two terms. What are the two terms? There is a 1 upon 4 into 4 sine square pi by 7. Now here we will write here, for these two, we will adjust here 2. That's a 2 sine of 2 pi by 7 into cos of 2 pi by 7. See this here. That is a 2 sine of 2 pi by 7 into cos of 2 pi by 7 into cos of 4 pi by 7 bracket square. And this is nothing but the 1 upon 16 sine of sine square pi by 7. That is again, here is a sine of 4 pi by 7. Now here we have applied the formula. That is a 2 sine theta into cos theta. This is nothing but sine of 2 times theta. Now this 2 into 2, it will become 4 pi by 7, and the cos of 4 pi by 7. Again we adjust here 4 and again simplify. Now this is bracket square. Again we have adjusted here 4, then in bracket you will get 2 sine of 4 pi by 7 into cos of 4 pi by 7. Now see this here. This is 4. Here is a 2. Because it is a 2 square means what 4. Again we will apply here formula. This is nothing but the sine of 8 pi by 7. Now see this here. 1 upon 64 sine square pi by 7 sine of 8 pi by 7. Bracket complete. That is nothing but 1 upon 64 sine square pi by 7, and this can be written as pi plus pi by 7. Now pi plus pi by 7. Now this is very important. Now, see this again here. I'll show you. This is 8 pi by 7. If we divide this 8 pi by the 7, then you will get pi plus pi plus, it is written as like this. That is a pi plus pi by 7. Now here is a pi plus pi by 7 means sine of pi plus theta. Sine of pi plus theta is nothing but minus sine of theta. Means what? Minus sine of pi by 7 and bracket square. Now this bracket square means what? You will get minus minus will become plus. It will become sine square pi by 7. And to the numerator you have sine square pi by 7. And to the denominator sine square pi by 7. These two terms get cancelled. And you get that is 1 upon 64. 1 upon 64 sine square pi by 7 minus sine square pi by 7 bracket square. That is a bracket square. Its minus sign must be there plus, and therefore you will get 1 upon 64. So this here. Therefore the option B is the correct one. Here must be the plus sign there. Plus sign must be here. Now next question. That's question number 7. If alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to pi, then the value of sine square alpha plus sine square beta minus sine square gamma is equals to what is option? That is a 2 sine alpha. Second, 2 sine alpha into cos beta into sine alpha. And last is C is 2 sine alpha sine beta cos gamma. And D is 2 sine alpha into sine beta into sine gamma. Now we will solve this. Now we will consider the LHS. Sine square alpha plus sine square beta minus sine square gamma, that is equals to 1 minus cos of 2 alpha upon 2. This is the formula sin square beta 1 minus cos of 2 beta upon 2, and next is I forget to write divided by 2 here. I forget, that is, now see this here, sin square gamma, it's written as 1 minus cos square gamma. I'm repeating again here. Apply the formula and split up this, that is 1 upon 2 cos of 2 alpha upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 minus cos of 2 beta upon 2 and minus 1 and plus cos square gamma. Now the next step is, now this 1 upon 2 now see this here, that is a 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is 1, and take minus 1 upon 2 common from these two, you will get cos of 2 alpha plus cos of 2 beta minus 1 plus cos square gamma. Next here we will apply the formula for the cos of c plus cos d, that is 1 minus 1 upon 2 2 times cos of c plus d upon 2 into cos of c minus d upon 2, and now here it's a cos square gamma and minus 1 is here. Now out of these two will get cancelled, and in bracket you will get now out of these two terms, this is the plus 1 and minus 1 get cancelled. These two get cancelled. 2 alpha plus 2 beta divided by 2, and the 2 alpha minus 2 beta divided by 2, that's you will get alpha minus beta, alpha plus beta, plus 1 minus 1 get cancelled, last and first. Now next is written as, that is here we are applying the formula. Now see this, I will explain now. Here that is a alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to pi, therefore alpha plus beta is equals to pi minus gamma. Now here cos of pi minus gamma, it comes in the second quadrant. In second quadrant cos is negative, therefore it is a minus cos of gamma. Now it is written as, that is a minus cos of gamma into cos of alpha minus beta plus cos square gamma. Now this minus minus will become plus, that is the cos of gamma into cos of alpha minus beta plus cos square gamma. Now we are writing the formula cos of pi minus theta is equals to minus cos theta, and again we will take the cos of gamma common from these two terms, then you will get cos of alpha minus beta plus cos alpha, and here we will apply the formula, that is gamma means what, that is alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to pi, and that is nothing but it is a pi minus in bracket alpha plus beta. Now this say again, what is alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to pi, therefore gamma is equals to pi minus in bracket alpha plus beta. That pi we have taken, that is a 180. Again the cos of pi minus alpha plus beta is, it goes in second quadrant, and we have the minus cos of alpha plus beta. cos gamma, cos of alpha minus beta plus minus cos of alpha plus beta. Now the cos gamma in bracket, we'll apply the formula for the sine of c, cos of c minus cos d. That is a 2 times c plus d upon 2, sine of c plus d upon 2, and sine of d minus c upon 2 divided by 2. I will show this. The formula for cos c minus cos d, that is a 2 times sine of c plus d upon 2 into sine of c minus d upon 2. Now we will simplify here. That is a plus alpha, that is a 2 times alpha minus beta plus beta get cancelled. Therefore, you will get sine of alpha, that is a 2 alpha upon 2, that is sine alpha, and in the next, that is the sine of 2 beta upon 2 get cancelled. Therefore, you will get cos of 2 cos gamma sine alpha into sine beta. Therefore, the answer is 2 sine alpha sine beta into cos of gamma. Now the next question is question number 8. Let the angle A and B lies between 0 to pi by 2, that is in their acute angle, satisfying the equation 2 sine square A plus 2 sine square B is equals to 1, and 3 sine of 2A minus 2 sine of 2B is equals to 0. Then A plus 2B is equal to, it is a pi, second is pi by 2, third is pi by 4, and that is a d is 2 pi. I had written that is a c. Here must be d here. Let us now see this here. We have 3 sine square a plus 2 sine square b is equals to 1. Sine of sine square a is equals to 1 minus 2 sine square b. Therefore, that is nothing but the cos of 2 beta. That is 1 minus 2 sine square b is nothing but the cos of 2 beta. And also on the another side, 3 sine of 2a minus 2 sine of 2b is equals to 0. We'll write here 3 sine of 2a is equals to 2 sine of 2b. Therefore, sine of 2b is equals to 3 by 2 sine of 2a. Now again, what is the cos of a plus 2b? Now here we will apply the cos of a plus 2b because we want to find out the value of a plus 2b. Now here is the expansion of cos of a plus 2b. We are applying the formula. That is a cos a cos of 2b minus sin a into sin of 2b. Now we know the value of sin of 2b and we will substitute its value. That is a cos of a cos of 2b is nothing but 2 sine square A the value of cos of 2b is 2 sine square A, and next is sine of A is as it is, and sine of 2b is nothing but 3 by 2 sine of 2A. Means on the right hand side all angles are converted in A. Therefore sine A into 3 by 2 sine of 2A, that is a 3 sine square A into cos of A minus 3 by 2 sine of A into sine of 2A, that is a 3 sine square A into cos of A minus 3 by 2 sine A, that is a 2 sine A into cos A, that is nothing but 2 get cancelled. You will get 3 sine square A into cos A minus 2 get cancelled, that you will get 3 sine square A into cos of A, and both are the similar terms, that is a 3 sine square A into cos of A. Here these two are the like terms. Opposite sign, that you will get 0 here. That is equals to 0. Hence cos of A plus 2b is equals to 0. Therefore A plus 2b is equals to pi by 2. That is a cos of 90 is 0. And that's for A plus 2b is equals to pi by 2. Cos 90 is 0. And the next is, that is option B is the correct one. Question number 9. In triangle ABC, if cot A into cot B into cot of C is positive, then the triangle is acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, and isosceles triangle. Now the answer is very simple here. That is, we have the angles are like this: cot A, cot B, and cot C is a positive. But cot is a reciprocal of tan. It is a positive in the first quadrant. And also you will say that the cot is positive in third quadrant. But in third quadrant, what will happen? The angle will be obtuse angle. And that's why the angles are the acute angle triangle. Acute angles. All these angles are the acute angles. Therefore, the first option is the correct one. It's an acute angle. Now the next is question number 10. The numerical value of tan of 20 tan of 80 cot of 50 is equals to root 3. B is 1 upon root 3. C is 2 root 3 and D is 1 upon 2 root 3. Now it is a tan 20 tan of 80 into cot of 50 is equals to tan of 20 into tan of 80. That is the cot of 50 can be written as 90 minus 40. Now here we have the formula, that is the cot theta is equals to, that is this 50 can be written as 90 minus 40. That is the cot of pi by 2 minus theta. That is nothing but the tan of 40. Now see this here. Tan 20 as it is, tan of 80 is as it is. This is tan of pi by 2 minus theta, cot of pi by 2 minus theta. That is nothing but the tan of 40. Now see this here. So this is the angle. Tan 80 means what? 60 plus 20. 40 means what? 60 minus 20. And now here is 20 is gone. Therefore, we will evaluate these two terms. That is by using the formula for the tan of A plus B and tan of A minus B. See this here. There is a tan of 20, tan 80 and the tan 50. Cot 50, sorry. Now here is a tan theta, tan of 60 plus theta, tan of 60 minus theta, now tan theta into tan 60 plus theta into tan of 60 minus theta. All these terms, that is the tan theta in bracket, tan of theta plus 60, that is the tan 60 plus tan theta upon 1 minus tan 60 into tan theta. In the next bracket, tan 60 minus tan of theta upon 1 plus tan of 60 into tan theta. Now here we will evaluate tan of theta in bracket, tan 60 means what? Root 3 plus tan theta upon 1 minus root 3 into tan theta. In next bracket, root 3 minus tan theta upon 1 plus root 3 into tan theta, that is equals to. Now in this case, we have here the terms are like this. This is a plus B, A minus B. Now again here, A minus B into A plus B. Therefore, it is a 3 minus tan square theta, and to the denominator you will get 1 minus 3 tan square theta. Now see this here. And that is nothing but, that is a 3 tan square theta upon 1 minus 3 tan square theta. Now multiplied by this tan theta to these two terms, then you will get 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta upon 1 minus 3 tan square theta. And this is nothing but the expansion of tan of 3 theta. But what is theta? Theta is 20 there. Therefore, tan of 60 and tan 60 is nothing but the root 3. Therefore, its value is root 3. In this way, all the multiple choice questions are completed. Now the next is prove that the following. That is a tan 20, tan of 80 and cot of 50, that is equals to root 3. Just we have completed this question. Now it is written as again like this, tan theta, and if you multiply it, then you will get its value is root 3. It's very easy questions. Just we have completed it, this type of question. That's why I'm connecting this question to this. Therefore, tan of 20 into tan of 80 into cot of 50, that is equals to root 3. You can understand this question, this very simple question. Next is if sin alpha into sin beta minus cos alpha into cos beta plus 1 equals to 0, then prove that cot alpha, cot beta, prove that cot alpha into tan beta, that is equals to minus 1. Now we will prove here. That is sin alpha sin beta minus cos alpha into cos beta plus 1 equals to 0. Here, that is equals to. It is written as in this manner. Now see this here. All these two terms are on the right hand sides. Again, this is also on the right hand side. And that's why it becomes, instead of the plus, we have taken here the cos alpha cos beta and the minus sin alpha sin beta, that's equals to 1. But what is this? This is the expansion of cos of alpha plus beta, and that is equals to 1. But when the cos of alpha, that is equals to 1, means what? The angle is equals to 0. Alpha plus beta, that is equals to 0, and hence this beta is equals to minus alpha. Now this is very simple. Beta is equals to minus alpha. Now we'll substitute the value. Now that is the cot alpha cot beta cot alpha into cot beta is equals to cot of the value of the beta is minus alpha, and that is nothing but the cot alpha into tan of beta, that is the minus. Now see this here. What about here? That is the cot alpha into tan beta. This beta is replaced by minus alpha, just we have proved. Now tan of minus theta is a minus tan theta, therefore minus tan of alpha here. Now these two are the reciprocal terms, therefore the value of these two is 1. That is a cot alpha into 1 upon cot alpha. That will get cancelled. The value you are getting. That is equals to RHS. Therefore cot alpha into tan beta, that is equals to minus 1. And in this case we have completed all the multiple choice questions. Now we'll see in the next video. Till then, goodbye. In this way we have completed the first part of this miscellaneous exercise. I hope that you have understood all the questions whatever that I have explained. If you like it, then like it, and also if you are new for this channel and if you like this work, then subscribe it and share it with your needy friends. Now we'll see in the next video. Till then, goodbye.